Hello children, hope you all are fine. Today I will teach you class 5 EVS chapter 6, Every Drop Counts. So in this chapter we will learn about story of GHADSISAR lake, sources of water, how rain forms or water cycle, rainwater harvesting, customs related to water, how water is supplied to our homes, conservation of water. These are the topics which I will cover in this chapter. First, in the slide, you can see the lake GHADSISAR. King Ghatsi of JAISALMER made it 650 years ago. Sar means lake, and King Ghatsi made this lake, so it was named GHADSISAR. Rainwater is collected in this lake, spread over many miles. It was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into another lake at a lower level. When that too filled up, the extra water flowed into the third lake and so on, filling 9 such interconnected lakes. The collected rainwater could be used throughout the year and there was no shortage of water. GHADSISAR lake is situated in JAISALMER. All around the lake there are ghats with steps leading to the water, decorated verandas, large halls, rooms and much more. People came here to celebrate festivals and for programs of music and dance. Children came to study in the school on the ghat. But nowadays, the water does not get collected in these lakes but just flows away and is wasted. You can see picture of a man who wrote history. He is AL-BIRUNI. AL-BIRUNI was a traveler who came to India more than 1,000 years ago. He came from Uzbekistan. He saw that the people of India were very skilled in making ponds. He was surprised by the chabutaras or raised platforms all around the lake. He was surprised to see that how people at that age, how they piled up huge rocks and joined them with iron rods to build chabutaras. He even wrote that his countrymen would be surprised to see this. There were rows of long staircases also going up and down, and these steps for going up and down were separate, so there was less crowding. Next, you can learn about sources of water. Natural sources of water are ocean, sea, river, pond and lake, and man-made sources are dam, wall, tube-well, step well, hand pump and canal. You also know actually the ultimate source of water is rain. Here I have shown you picture of canal. What is canal? Artificial waterway for boats or for irrigation of land. Then dam. What is dam? Dam is a barrier that blocks flow of water and can be used for producing electricity for irrigation, for industrial and domestic purpose. You can see the pictures of hand pump and tube well. They are again used for domestic purposes and agricultural purposes. These are the step wells. Step wells are the wells with steps. People go down the steps and reach the water. We can see such step wells in Rajasthan. And this is a picture of mashak or leather bags. Travelers used to carry mashaks during long journeys with their caravans of animals and goods. Now, managing water needs. People living in cities get water from water in tanks supplied by Jal Board, hand pumps digging up bore well water from nearby water plant. Now in the picture you can see how rain comes. First, the water in the water bodies like sea, ocean, river, pond or lakes. From these water bodies, water gets evaporated or changes into water vapor by the sunlight. When sunlight falls on water bodies, it changes the water into water vapor. This process is called evaporation. Then these water vapor, when they get the cool climate, then they changes into water droplets. And when water changes into water vapor changes into water droplets, this process is called condensation. When these water droplets and or clouds, they become very heavy, they can't float anymore, then precipitation occurs and rain forms. Rain falls on the earth. Again, this rainwater is collected in the water bodies. So this is like a cycle and it is called water cycle. Here I have given the definition of evaporation: changing of water into water vapor by heating. Condensation: changing of water vapor into water by cooling. Precipitation: falling of water as rain on earth. So these are the definition of these terms. Next, rainwater harvesting, the process of storing rainwater for future use. You can see in the picture, the rainwater is collected on the rooftop. One can make the tanks where the rainwater can be collected, and then from rooftop the rainwater comes down through pipes, and one can fix a filter here by using the charcoal or sand or rocks, and after filtration the water can be stored in the underground tanks, and from there again by using motor we can take this water in different rooms. You can use the water also for kitchen garden. So this is the process of rainwater harvesting, which is very much useful in a state like Rajasthan, where there is very less underground water. There the people mostly depend on rainwater. So they store the rainwater for future use. So these are the customs related to water: Chhat Puja, Makar Sankranti, Ganga Snan, Kumbh Mela. These are the customs or festivals related to water. And how water is stored? You know, we can store water in our houses in these things: buckets, pot, jug, water bottles, etc. Next, if we won't save water today, you will have to fill the buckets with tears. What does it mean? That means we have to save the water. As we can't live without water, so we should save it. Save water means save life. You can imagine what will happen if there is no water on earth. So people will die, all living things will die. So we should save water. We should use the water very judiciously, and this is called water conservation. Steps to save water or water conservation. We should follow few steps to save water. Turn off tap while brushing your teeth. Take shorter baths. Turn off tap while applying soap. Turn off tap after each use. Don't flush tissue paper or waste into the toilets. And most importantly, reuse water used in kitchen to water plants. So these are the steps to save water. To make the people aware about water conservation, World Water Day is held annually on 22nd March as a means of focusing attention on the importance of water and its conservation. So, through this chapter, I want to give the message that save water, save life. Thank you, children.